Welcome back to another episode of Valuable Coins, where we dive deep into the world of numismatics, uncovering the most valuable and unique coins in the market today. If you're a coin enthusiast, collector, or simply interested in the incredible value of rare coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll explore two of the most fascinating and expensive United States coins currently circulating the auction market. First up, we're exploring one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the Lincoln Wheat Penny series. The 1949 Wheat Penny without a mint mark, featuring the rare tick line variety in good condition. We'll talk about its history, identifying features, why it's so valuable, and what you can expect its value to be in today's market. The Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics, minted from 1909 to 1958. These pennies feature the beloved portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays two stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and the American heartland. The 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced primarily at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins struck at Philadelphia during this time typically do not carry a mint mark, which is the case with the 1949 penny we're focusing on today. Now, what makes the 1949 no mint mark penny so special is the tick line variety, a subtle, yet distinct, raised line or mark that looks like a small tick near the date or other specific areas of the coin. This feature is a result of a dye anomaly during the minting process, which has made these coins especially prized by collectors. Condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting. Our 1949 penny here is in good condition, meaning it has noticeable wear, but all the major details, including the tick line and date, remain clear and distinguishable. Coins in this grade are highly collectible because they strike a perfect balance between rarity and affordability. And affordability, higher grades like extremely fine or mint state. The value of the 1949 tick line penny can skyrocket, but even in good condition, these coins command impressive prices due to their scarcity and unique features. So, what is the current market value of a 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, featuring the tick line in good condition? As of 2025, collectors can expect to see prices ranging from approximately $200 to $500 at auction, or from reputable dealers. Coins with clearer tick lines or better condition can push closer to the higher end or beyond. If you own a 1949 Wheat Penny with no mint mark and think you might have the tick line variety, it's worth getting the coin professionally examined by a trusted numismatist or coin dealer. Proper grading and verification can significantly impact your coin's value and help you make informed decisions. Remember, always store your valuable coins properly to maintain their condition. Use coin holders, avoid handling them directly, and keep them in a dry, stable environment. The USA Silver Washington Quarter Dollar from 1995, featuring a large date and a distinct D-mint mark with an intriguing red color shade. We'll explore its history, condition, and most importantly, its current value in today's auction market. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this video is for Youth Washington Quarter. First introduced in 1932, remains one of America's most iconic coins. The 1995 quarter, minted in Denver, indicated by the D-mint mark, is unique, especially for collectors who focus on specific date varieties and color tones. One key feature that makes this coin stand out is the large date variant. Unlike the standard 1995 quarters, this variety has noticeably larger numbers in the date, making it a sought-after piece. Now, you might be wondering what's with the red color shade. Well, this particular quarter has a subtle reddish tint, which is unusual. This color can come from natural toning or the metal's reaction over time to environmental factors. In some cases, collectors prize these unique color shades because they add character and rarity to the coin. Condition is king in the coin world. The coin we're discussing today is in good condition, meaning it shows clear details with minimal wear. However, grading can vary. Coins in mint state or uncirculated condition tend to fetch higher prices. Even in good condition, the combination of the large date, Denver mint mark, and red color shade makes this coin a prized collectible dot. So, what's the value of this coin today as of 2025? Auction results show that the 1995 large date Washington quarter with the D mint mark and red toning can fetch between $50 and $150, depending largely on condition and demand. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC often command a premium. Auctions on platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and dedicated numismatic auction houses have seen these coins sell within this range. Remember, provenance and certification can greatly influence the final price. For collectors looking to add this coin to their collection, always look for certification to ensure authenticity. Proper storage to preserve the unique red toning is essential. Avoid excessive handling and exposure to moisture or air. Next up, we're diving into a classic piece of American history, the 1937 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, and specifically, one in damaged condition. We'll explore why this coin is still valuable despite its condition, what to look for, and how much it could be worth in today's market. Abraham Lincoln Wheat Pennies have been a favorite among collectors since they were first minted in 1909. The 1937 penny belongs to this historic series that ran until 1958 and features the iconic profile of President Lincoln on the front, with the wheat ears on the reverse symbolizing prosperity and growth in the United States. Now, the 1937 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why you won't see a mint mark on these coins. Philadelphia pennies typically don't carry mint marks. Unlike their Denver and San Francisco counterparts, many collectors might hesitate when they see coins in damaged condition, coins with scratches, dents, discoloration, or other imperfections. But here's the thing. Even damaged 1937 no mint mark Lincoln pennies hold value, especially if they are authentic and have historical significance. Damage can vary widely. Some coins might have light surface scratches or discoloration, while others could have heavy wear or corrosion. Damage impacts a coin's grade and value. But rarity and demand also play big roles. For a 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark, a coin in pristine condition might fetch anywhere from 50 cents to $100, depending on grade. But a damaged coin, while not as valuable, can still sell for around $150 to $200 at dealers or auctions, especially if it has collectible appeal. In fact, damaged Lincoln pennies from 1937 are often sought after by beginners, or those who want to complete their collection affordably. They can serve as great learning pieces or starter coins. If you have a damaged 1937 Lincoln Wheat Penny, don't just throw it away. Even damaged coins tell stories and can be valuable in the right context. Make sure to store them carefully and consult with a professional numismatist if you think your coin might have special features or errors. Also, remember, damaged coins can worsen if handled improperly. Avoid cleaning your coins harshly. This often lowers their value. Instead, use gentle storage methods like coin holders or flip-sew. To wrap up the 1937 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark in damaged condition, isn't the most valuable coin out there, but it still holds a place in American coin collecting and can be worth a couple of dollars in today's market. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned collector, every coin has its own story. Next up, we're diving into an interesting piece of American numismatic history, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar, featuring the large date variety and no mint mark. We'll explore the significance of this coin, its condition grading, and most importantly, what it's worth in today's auction market. Let's get started. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage since its debut in 1932. In 1967, the coin was still being minted without a mint mark, indicating that it came from the Philadelphia Mint. This was a transitional year in many ways for the quarter series, with changes in composition and design variations that make certain coins from this era particularly collectible. One of the most notable features of the 1967 quarter is the large date variety. This term refers to the size and style of the date digits stamped on the coin. The large date is characterized by bigger and more prominent numbers, which stand out compared to the smaller date variety. For collectors, this detail can significantly influence the coin's desirability and value. Interestingly, the 1967 Washington quarter doesn't have a mint mark. This is because, during this period, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark on quarters. This absence confirms the coin's origin, which is essential information for collectors looking to verify authenticity and provenance. The 1967 Washington quarter is part of the final years when quarters were made with a 40% silver composition. After 1964, the U.S. Mint stopped producing silver quarters for general circulation, except for special collector sets. The 1967 quarter, although not silver-clad like the earlier ones, still an important piece for those interested in this silver era transition. When we say this coin is in good condition, it means that it shows considerable wear, but all major details are still identifiable. The lettering, date, and Washington's profile are visible, although softer and worn. Good condition coins are common but still highly collectible, especially when combined with rare varieties like the large date. So, what can you expect in terms of value as of 2025? A 1967 Washington quarter with the large date variety and no mint mark in good condition typically sells for approximately $350 to $600 at auction. The price varies depending on factors such as eye appeal, toning, and demand among collectors. If you're a collector, keep an eye out for these large date quarters and always consider having them professionally graded to maximize their value. Proper storage away from moisture and extreme temperatures will help maintain their condition and potential resale value. To wrap things up, the 1967 large date Washington quarter without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of numismatic history, with modest but solid value in today's market. If you own one in good condition, it's definitely worth keeping or adding to your collection. Next up, the 1918 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, specifically one in dirty condition. We'll explore its history, what makes it valuable, how dirt and wear affect its price, and what it's worth in today's market. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series has been beloved by collectors since its introduction in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1918 penny is one of the earlier issues in this series, featuring the classic profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the two stalks of wheat on the reverse, symbolizing America's agricultural roots and prosperity. In 1918, the majority of Lincoln pennies were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why many coins from this year do not have a mint mark. That absence itself is a key identifier and helps determine the coin's origin. Now, let's talk about the condition. This particular 1918 penny is in what collectors call dirty condition. That means it has accumulated grime, surface discoloration, and possibly some wear from circulation. While this might not be ideal, doesn't mean the coin is worthless. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. But many coins in the wild are found in circulated, sometimes dirty condition. A dirty 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny might fall into the good to very good grade range, where details like Lincoln's profile and the wheat ears are still visible. But the coin shows clear signs of wear and dirt. Important tip for collectors: don't clean your coins yourself. Cleaning can reduce a coin's value drastically. It's best to leave the natural patina or dirt alone, or seek professional cleaning if necessary. So, How much is a 1918 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark worth in dirty condition today generally? These coins can sell for anywhere from $10 to $30 depending on the severity of dirt and wear, as well as market demand. Coins in better condition obviously fetch more. But even dirty ones have collector appeal due to their age and historical significance. Preserving your coins properly is key to maintaining their value. Store them in protective holders. Avoid touching the surfaces directly and keep them away from moisture and harsh chemicals. To wrap things up, the 1918 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, even in dirty condition, holds value as a piece of American history. Whether you're a beginner, collector, or an experienced numismatist, coins like this are great reminders of our past and can be a fun addition to any collection. Next up, the 1980 Washington Quarter Dollar, featuring the large date variety and the P mint mark from Philadelphia. We'll take a close look at what makes this coin special, discuss its condition when graded as very fine, and uncover its current value in today's auction market. Let's get started. The Washington Quarter was first minted in 1932. Commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, and it quickly became one of the most popular coins in circulation. By 1980, the design had evolved slightly, but retained its classic look, featuring Washington's profile on the obverse and the iconic eagle on the reverse. Specifically, the 1980 quarter was minted in Philadelphia, denoted by the absence of a mint mark, but for the purposes of collectors, the P is often used to specify the mint origin. One important variety from that year is the large data variation, where the date numerals are noticeably larger and bolder than the standard issue. The large date variety is a subtle but significant detail that collectors prize. When comparing the two, you'll notice the difference in the size and spacing of the digits in the date. This variation often commands a premium because it is less common in circulation. Condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Our focus today is a 1980 Washington quarter in very fine condition. But what does that mean in numismatic terms? Very fine or VF grade means the coin has moderate wear but still retains clear details. In Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, the surfaces are clean with no major scratches or damage. Important to note that the 1980 quarters are primarily made of copper nickel clad, not silver. The last silver Washington quarters were minted in 1964. However, silver-proof sets and special collector editions might contain silver. But standard 1980 quarters in circulation are not silver coins. Now, what about the value? Since 1980 quarters are generally common and made from copper nickel, the 1980 large date quarter in very fine condition typically ranges in value from around $400 to $750 in today's market. Coins with certification or exceptional eye appeal might command a bit more. For collectors interested in Washington quarters, keep an eye out for varieties like the large date, mint mark differences, and condition. Proper handling and storage can preserve your coin's condition and maximize its value over time. Next up today, we're focusing on a classic and valuable piece, the 1936 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition. We'll explore its background, what makes it valuable, how to identify a very fine grade coin, and what it's worth in today's market. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most popular and beloved coin series in American history. The 1936 penny is a beautiful example of this legacy, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the two wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing the nation's agricultural strength. In 1936, many pennies were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why you won't find a mint mark on these coins. The absence of a mint mark is a key detail that helps identify the origin of the coin, as pennies from Denver and San Francisco bear a D or S mint mark, respectively. So, What does very fine condition mean? Coins graded very fine show moderate wear but still retain sharp details. On a 1936 Lincoln Wheat Penny, this means Lincoln's facial features, hair, and the wheat stalks on the back are clearly visible, although with some smoothing on the highest points. Very fine condition is a sweet spot for many collectors. It offers a great balance between quality and affordability. Coins in this grade are often affordable enough for serious collectors while being far more detailed and appealing than lower grades. So, what is the value of a 1936 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in very fine condition today? Market prices fluctuate, but generally, these coins can range from around $250 to $300, depending on the exact grade and market demand. Coins with exceptional eye appeal or rarer die varieties could fetch even more. If you're buying, selling, or just curious about a 1936 penny, it's always wise to get a professional grading or appraisal to confirm condition and authenticity. Even minor differences in condition can significantly affect value. And remember, proper care is essential. Handle your coins by the edges, store them in protective holders, and keep them away from moisture and harsh chemicals to preserve their condition over time. Next up today, we're taking a close look at a unique and fascinating piece, the 1974 Washington Quarter Dollar, featuring the large date variety and no mint mark. We'll explore what makes this coin special, what fine condition really means, and, of course, what it's worth in today's auction market. Let's dive right in. The Washington Quarter has been a beloved coin since its introduction in 1932, honoring America's first president. The 1974 quarter belongs to the modern era of Washington quarters. And although it's a common date in circulated sets, certain varieties and conditions can make it more valuable. The large date variety is one such feature. This refers to the size and style of the numerals in the date. The large date quarters have noticeably bigger and bolder digits compared to the more standard small date version. This subtle variation is an exciting detail for collectors, noticeably. The 1974 quarter often comes without a mint mark, indicating it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark on quarters at that time. This helps collectors identify the coin's origin and can affect its rarity and value. An important note: the 1974 Washington Quarter is made of copper-nickel-clad metal, not silver. The last circulating silver quarters were minted in 1964. So while this coin isn't silver, it remains a favorite for collectors because of its minting varieties and condition. When we talk about a coin being in fine condition, it means the coin shows moderate to considerable wear. But key details like Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers on the reverse are still clearly visible. It's a popular grade for many collectors who want coins that show character but remain attractive. So, what is a 1974 large date Washington quarter without a mint mark in fine condition worth today? Typically, these coins sell in the range of about $100 to $300 at auction. Since it's a copper-nickel-clad coin and fairly common, doesn't command high prices unless it's in exceptional condition or part of a certified lot. If you're collecting Washington quarters, keep an eye out for varieties like the large date. Proper storage in acid-free holders and minimizing handling will help maintain your coin's condition and value. Getting your coins professionally graded can also help if you plan to sell or insure them. Next up, we're spotlighting an iconic and highly collectible coin, the 1955 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark, in fine condition. We'll explore its background, what makes it valuable, how to identify its grade, and its current market value. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most beloved coin series in American numismatics. The 1955 penny is particularly famous, not only for its design, but also because of a legendary era coin from this year, the 1955 doubled die penny. But today, we're focusing on the more common variety, without a mint mark and in fine condition. In 1955, the Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without any mint mark, which is the case for most Lincoln pennies from Philadelphia during this era. This absence helps collectors easily identify the coin's mint origin. So, what does fine condition mean? Coins graded as fine have moderate wear, but all major features are clear and visible. On a 1955 Lincoln wheat penny, this means Lincoln's face, hair, and the wheat stalks on the reverse are worn but still well defined. A fine condition coin is a great find for collectors because it shows that the coin was circulated and used but still retains much of its original charm and details. It's more affordable than higher-grade coins, making it accessible for many collectors. So, what's the value of a 1955 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark in fine condition today? Market prices typically range between $650 to $800, depending on the exact condition and demand. While this coin isn't as rare or expensive as some era varieties, it still holds value due to its historical significance and age. If you own a 1955 penny or are looking to buy one, it's always best to have your coin professionally graded to confirm its condition. Small differences in wear can affect the price. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the 1955 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in fine condition. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Next up, the 1994 Washington quarter dollar, featuring the large date variety and the Denver mint mark. Or D. We'll explore the history, unique features, condition grading, and its current value in today's auction market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this video has something for you. Let's get right into it. The Washington quarter has been a pillar of American coinage since its introduction in 1932, celebrating our first president. By 1994, these quarters were well into the copper-nickel-clad era. But collectors have found numerous varieties and special features that make certain coins stand out. One of these key varieties is the large date, where the numerals in the date appear larger and more pronounced than the standard issue. This particular 1994 quarter was minted in Denver, indicated by the small D mint mark on the obverse. The large date variety is subtle but important. When comparing the large date to the regular date, the digits are noticeably bigger and spaced differently, especially the 9 and 4. These small details can add value, especially for collectors who specialize in date varieties. While earlier Washington quarters were minted in silver, the 1994 quarter is made from copper-nickel-clad metal, a sandwich of copper core with nickel outer layers. This composition has been used since 1965 for general circulation coins. When we talk about a coin being in very fine or VF condition, we mean that it shows moderate wear on high points, but all major details remain sharp and clear. On this quarter, you'll still see the intricate details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, though with some slight smoothing. So, what's this coin worth today as of 2025? A 1994 Washington quarter with the large date variety and D mint mark in very fine condition typically sells for around $300 to $500 in the auction market. The exact price depends on demand, the coin's eye appeal, and whether it's certified by a grading service like PCGS or NGC. For collectors, finding and preserving large date varieties is a great way to add depth to your collection. Store coins properly in holders to prevent damage and consider professional grading to increase value and buyer confidence. To wrap it up, the 1994 Washington quarter with the large date and D mint mark in very fine condition is a modest but rewarding coin for collectors. Its unique date variety adds interest and value, making it a worthwhile addition to any collection. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications on more coin collecting content. Got questions or want to share your own experiences? Drop a comment below. We love hearing from you.